Alright, so yeah, as you've seen, the community is in a very split area. Today, I wanted to talk about this, and you may have seen the title, right? Now, calm down. I want you to hear my points and then proceed to get angry, okay? This is the collaboration. That's what it is. Jobless Reincarnation. If you want to skip it, be my guest, go and skip it. But I do want to give you the pros and cons of this banner, as always, to just keep it in the back of your head. Just don't get mad. Keep it in the back of your head. People are very toxic over this banner. Both sides. I don't even know, bro. People are mad. Holy crap. So as always, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. Let's jump into it and let's just break it down. So first thing, I want to make this clear. Yes, the collaboration is not screaming, oh my god, these characters are busted, broken, 10 out of 10. Yes. If you look at Shield Hero, whatever it is, Naofumi's a great unit, okay? Though again, people said differently when he released. He's still a great unit, okay? Raphtalia has teamed up with him, pretty good unit. Philo is a great unit. Kizuna is broken, okay? Kizuna was freed, that's beside the point. The other three are very strong characters. And then with this collab, you have Eris, a raid character, and that's it at that. Rudeus, I think he needs future support, but again, we don't know what that's going to be. Probably Fezbon or whatever Fez is up next could very well help him. Unknown meta is very strong, and these two characters are not that bad. I think Roxy has been finding good teams, and on JP, some players are actually coming up with some really solid teams for her. Though again, she isn't the best. No, she's not. But I think that really, like, one of the start of the shows is this character. She is very good, okay? And I saw a lot of JP videos about how they've made her into, like, a very good character on some teams. It's like Ram. They've, like, mixed and matched between these characters. Ram, Echidna, with Roxy, Rem also. There is Rimuru. They're swapping some good teams together, right? So I think, as always, unknown characters will shine for future-proof ways, because we get so many unknown characters that, yeah, having them is not bad, right? But again, not the best. They don't scream Rimuru levels of broken. They don't scream Philo levels of wow, clear the map in 1 second. It doesn't, and that is true. But as always, the thing is, and again, just know this, right? First thing, the banner is only valued at 480 gems, okay? It's not a 600 banner because theoretically, you are getting 4 free freaking multis. So, you are getting a guaranteed unit at 480 gems, which isn't that bad, and there is a chance to pull 2 other units that you may want, which are brand new, leading you for GB points, alright? First reason for summoning, it's GB points. That's there, good, okay, that is a pro towards summoning. Good. The next pro towards summoning is, yes, these characters may be better in the future, and they are limited. You may never get to pull them again, so that is a pro for summoning. And then again, after this, I will give you the cons of summoning also. So again, I'm going to be not biased. I'm going to give you both sides. Calm down. But yes, they are limited, and they will be probably impossible to get beyond this point. That is true. And yes, if you like the IP, do not let people ruin your hype. Yes, everyone spamming this collaboration sucks, but do not let that ruin your hype. You may love Jobless Reincarnation, and I have seen people being pushed into a corner where they're like, oh, the whole community is telling me that they suck, but I really like Rudeus, I really like Eris, I really like Roxy, whoever. Just summon. It's a collaboration. Have fun. Don't let anybody say whatever. People are always like the best, right? They say they're not going to summon, and then the day the banner drops, they summon. Literally, this is known. Naofumi's collab. Everyone said they're not summoning. They all summoned, right? So things change. Though more people will be serious about this one because they aren't like too broken, but still, if you like the collab, just go have fun. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Have fun. Again, GB points, as mentioned, limited characters. They are not too terrible. Unknown characters are always future-proof. Rudeus could work with a future festival. That is all true. And again, Roxy also, we're waiting for her buff. Rudeus was definitely not that. He doesn't crit, which does suck. But if Eris was a PvP unit, there was potential. There really was. But again, as always, there are cons to summoning, so realize this now. If you do plan on summoning, right, there is a festival up and coming, right? And most likely, if they were to do it, the festival will be so broken they may wipe out these characters. That is true. Again, I see that the ones that are more future-proof really are unknown, as always. I just think that she will be pretty good in the future as time progresses. She could have been better, too. It sucks that they got turned into the way they did. Like, each character, if they got one little change, like her shield was a little bit stronger, his attacks were a little bit, like, maybe if he crit more or something like that. For her, if her cards were switched a little bit, like, they could have really changed the units, like, entirely. So, it's so stupid. They released them to be a little bit less hyped in comparison to other collaborations, right? Look at Rimuru. You knew he was good. You used him, you're like, yeah, that's a freaking good character. You saw Philo day 1. Yeah, she was pretty good. Naofumi took a little bit of time for people to build and work on him, but he was still freaking good, right? What is it? Echidna, Reinhardt, they were good off rip. Here, they're a little bit, wonky. And again, it's also true that the meta sucks right now. It's like Demon Team, Goddess Team. some sort of Escanor variant. That's it. And they kind of mop. So with that, Escanor really does one-shot a lot of them, and these characters are a little bit more pancakes in comparison. So they're getting chopped up, that is true. But again, regardless of all of that, it's still a collaboration, and it's still pulling 3 new units, maybe a 4th one if you just want dupes for Eris. Again, it is worth it if you were to do it that way and aim for it as just GP points and box CC and whatever. There, you know, it's rare. You're going to go for it, what is it, 2 months straight, and then you'll be able to match out what you did in this collaboration, right? 4 characters, you get, what is it, 2 characters a month? So in 2 months, you will get the same amount of characters you got then on this banner. So maybe it's worth it. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's not that bad. Yeah, again, save for the festival, that's definitely there. That is definitely probably the better option. But again, if you want the characters, you can go for them. No, they're not going to make you broken. No, they're not going to mop PvP for you. No, they're not going to mop PvE for you. They are just pretty okay characters, and some might shine, some might not, but they are future-proof potentially if, you know, unknown characters keep getting buffs, as they always do. Maybe these 2 characters get better, but I think Rudeus needs some festival support or some human support because he's not doing too great right now, but he does have a human infect, which could be big. There's so many things across the board, right? There's all of these things playing into effect. And yes, usually I show you the banner, but I never did this time, so I'll just show it to you real quick. The banner itself isn't too bad. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, regardless of what people say, it's helpful for Nidhogg. So in case you're running that team, it'll help you, okay? So not bad. Dupes of this is fine, I guess. Most people have it now and maxed out almost close to it. This is great because it's needed for unknown teams. So 10 out of 10 there. Not really that good. It's good. People don't have this. I'll let that one slide. It's all right. It was for free. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And then 4. So it's a 1% banner. If you summon for Roxy, realize now that that was a 0.5% rate up. This is a 1%, right? Yes, free unit, but 0.75% of the rate is good to pull. It's a collection. It's limited. It's not that bad, all right? Yes, they might not be the greatest of characters in the game. They might not shatter the meta and destroy everything, but one character's a waifu. The other characters are limited. It is cool. Again, I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to summon regardless of anything. They're going to suck. It is what it is. I like to collect those characters just for, you know, whatever reason. And in the future, I always come back. I'm using my gym hopper, my beautiful, like, 4/6 gym hopper that I couldn't pull anything else for the life of me. But again, going back in that, it's pretty cool. But still, they're valued at 480. It's not that bad to pull. But I do understand people's will to save for Camilla or the festival. It is fully true, and go for it. I am not going to stop you. Probably. That is the way better thing to do. This video was mainly designed for people that really want to pull, that are like getting pushed into a corner, and those that are like on the fence. It's not bad. It's not that like terrible. But yes, probably the same with the festival is the better option, which again, I want to make that clear. There is a festival around the corner. That most likely will be broken, as all festivals this year have been pretty strong. Mael, pretty strong. Escanor Meliodas, like god tier, broken, insane, meta defining, shattering, whatever you want to say. That's what they were. So realize now that, again, whatever the festival is, it's a JP festival. Last year's one wasn't too game shattering, Goddess Elizabeth, but this one could be very good. We'll see. So with that being said, at the end of the day, your decision, your gems, do what you want. It is a collaboration. It is limited. Don't let people like lose your hype for the IP. If you love the IP, summon on the IP. 4 free multis. You want to do those first and then go and summon? Go for that. That's a great idea. Save those gems. See if those 4 multis grant you anything. And if they grant you everything you're looking for, quit. Run away. There's a waifu one here. That's I guess a pro to summoning. It's up to you. Decide. Make the decision. It's not a bad idea, but just don't let people push you away just because of that, right? Decide on your own terms if you want it or not. There is Bond. There is Chaos Arthur. These are potential festival units. So which is more hype to you? Decide. And there's Camilla. You do not want to forget about Camilla. She might suck, but we need to support Camilla, all right? I'm sorry.